Chapter 5, Show and Tell. When it's time for social studies Tuesday morning, I lay everything on the table that Mrs. Cassidy moved to the front of the room. The bobbins, the pens, the gear, the doorknob, the scissors, the hammer, the thimble, the needles, and the antique eyeglasses. I have a small assortment of buttons, and I empty them out carefully at one end of the table. It all makes an interesting display, like you'd see at a museum or in an antique store, or my room. I talk for a minute or so and tell everyone what Gramp told me about the history of the mills, and I explain how the things on the table came from different times during its life. Mrs. Cassie asks this class to gather around, and as they do, she picks up the scissors. My stomach tightens up like a little fist, and I think I might have made a bad face, because from now on, whenever I look at those scissors, I'm going to have to remember two things: my wonderful afternoon with Grandpa and Mrs. Casey's pink fingernail polish. She opens and closes the long blades, and they make this great metallic swish, ending with a sharp snap. A tailor must have used these to cut through several layers of wool or cotton at the same time. I have never seen shears this large before. Remember, shears is another name for scissors. It's probably what your great-grandparents or maybe even your grandma says. My grandma used to always call them that. Then, a complete surprise. A bunch of kids start going nuts about the buttons. A button shaped like a tomato? There's a ship on this one. Look at the super bright yellow. I love it. A starfish, and there's a baseball. The gold one with the eagle. It's gotta be off an army uniform. Ooh, diamonds with all the bright colors and some of them glittering in the pile. The buttons look sort of like jewels that have spilled from a treasure chest.